Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, we're going to talk about if you are buying a Tesla in the near future. There are 3 mistakes, maybe even 4 mistakes. There's probably plenty of mistakes, but here are the top 3 mistakes that you should stick away from. And so we'll do like this little quick video on all the different things that you should be aware about when buying a Tesla. And on top of that, we are kicking off a massive giveaway starting today. So after the first topic, I'll give you the exact instructions, and it has everything to do with what we talk about on this channel that we're giving away, which talks about getting great deals on a Tesla, getting the best monthly payments, also great lease payments, and much more. So we're going to get into that, plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. So some of these mistakes might be a little bit simple, but it's just good to recap and rehash. And of course, if you've got any questions, drop it in the chat, drop it in the comments. I read every single comment and also will respond to every single live chat as well. But before we get into all of that, please hit that like button. It goes a long way to support the video and helps with the visibility as well. So the first one is this: when you're buying a Tesla Model Y, Model 3, S, or even X, do not place a deposit off of the order page. Do not go to this page at all. I mean, yes, you can look at all the different features, specs, colors, rims, interior color, and this, that, and other, but do not go to this page and do not place your $250 order fee deposit off of this page at all. First things you got to do is definitely use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get 6 months of free supercharging plus 3 months of full self-driving valued at $600. But do not go to this order page and place a deposit. What you have to do is go to the Tesla inventory page. I know a little bit elementary, but definitely try and get an inventory discount on your Tesla vehicle. These are brand new vehicles. None of them have been registered at all. Some of them might have some miles on it. They could be demo test drive vehicles and things like that. But most of them right now in inventory, especially for the Model 3 and Model Y, are going to have various discounts anywhere from 2 to 3, maybe even $3,600 off. So the first thing is always try and find an inventory vehicle first, and that's where you're going to get a better discount. And kind of sub with this is, if you're near a Tesla sales center, I would certainly say drop by into your local Tesla sales center, start a relationship with one of the Tesla sales associates, because they might have access to inventory. They certainly have had access to inventory in the past that we might not be able to see. And so they can access other inventory that might be better deals. And also, if there's any sort of cancellations, they might be able to help you out really quickly as well, especially if you're looking for a vehicle by the end of December. The second mistake that I see most commonly happen is this $7,500 federal tax credit. There's a lot of information out there on to see whether you qualify as an individual, but the TLDR is basically, if you're a W-2 income earner, if you're someone that has W-2 income checks, you're get out a little bit of federal tax taken out every single paycheck. And so what you want to try and figure out is, by the end of the year, how much federal tax has been taken out, because it has nothing to do with how much refund or how much you owe at tax time, but it has everything to do with how much total tax liability you have. So right here, here's a quick example. Someone who makes $50,000 W-2 single earner, is going to get about a $4,000 tax liability. So if you buy a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y, you do not get up to $7,500. You get $7,500 off. But if you're someone that makes only $50,000, you're only going to get, give or take, about $4,000 of that money back. That's a really elementary way to like look at it, but that's kind of essentially how it works. You can see here, if we put in wages of $75,000, like a W-2 income earner, you can see that tax liability goes all the way up to $8,761. So you can see right there that if this person were to buy a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y, they would definitely be able to most likely get the full $7,500 back from that. So that's where it kind of makes sense that that could be the second mistake. Make sure you understand this so that you're not wasting any $50,000 to $60,000 threshold advantages for that. So that's like the second mistake that I see a lot of people usually make for. And that's kind of why we make this channel, right? That's why we talk about these things. That's why we talk about inventory discounts and how to get the best deal on financing and leasing payments and things like that for buying a Tesla. And that leads us to the third mistake. Really quick mistake here, but do not use Tesla financing if you need to, if you can avoid it, because Tesla financing has interest rates as high as or as low as 6.69%. And really that could go higher depending on your credit status, income, and things like that. Now, of course, there are reasonings why you have to use Tesla financing or why you should use Tesla financing, especially if you're a first-time buyer or if you've never financed a vehicle in the past. But definitely there's other ways to get lower monthly payments. And one big way to get lower monthly payments is actually the channel sponsor, which is actually Tenet. Tenet is a approved Tesla financing partner and allow you to get the lowest monthly payment by deferring a portion of the loan, maybe even this $7,500 federal tax credit. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. And thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. Another good option is if you are eligible for Navy Federal Credit Union or plenty of other credit unions like the ones down below in the description at the Patreon link. That's where you can get better interest rates as well that are all better than Tesla financing. I would say if you can avoid Tesla financing, then definitely try and avoid Tesla financing. But if you can't, then it's going to be one of your options as well. So that's like the third mistake for buying a Tesla. And really there's a bonus fourth one. And that bonus fourth one is actually to be aware of what is coming down the pipeline. You've probably seen, or you may not have seen, sometimes people schedule calls with me via the Patreon link down below in the description, and they don't know that there is a brand new Tesla Model 3 Highland coming down the pipe, maybe sometime next year. Maybe I certainly think maybe Q1 or Q2 of 2024. And on top of that, there could be a Model Y refresh as well, which is labeled Project Juniper for the Tesla Model Y. So certainly there could be a lot of upgrades and enhancements coming in the future. So that's really like the 3.5 mistake or 3.5 mistake for purchasing your Tesla. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the giveaway. But before we do that, let's do a